From your most watched, most trusted weather source, here's your certified, most accurate First Alert forecast.
As we head into summer months, rain chances get a little bit hard to just explain with a number and explain on the 8-day. Today was an overcast, wet day. That's probably the only day that looks like this, even though we still have a ton of rain chances coming on the 8-day. So we'll try to highlight those days where from morning to night we expect rain to be around. But as we head into the weekend, we do get some waves of storms. These are going to be more of those typical pop-up showers and thunderstorms that move in later in the day. So the morning hours are usually drier, early afternoon. Sometimes in the late afternoon we can start to see some storms pop up, but as we get into the late afternoon and evening, that's going to be our best chance of rain both Saturday and Sunday unless the timing of things change. And before then, it starts to get hot, humidity really building in behind this coastal low, and kind of hard to even call it that. There's not much spent, very, very weak, which is why we missed out on some of that heavy rain this morning. And the rain that's moving through right now, not going to cause any issues. So we have dropped that first order weather day as it's really just rain as we go through the next few hours. The areas that have picked up the most rain, Havelock, Cherry Point up towards the Neuse River, and then back down into really southern Onslow. Big difference versus what Richlands, Jacksonville, even north of Richlands, maybe not even to a half inch of rain. Still more rain to come, probably at least another wave or two, with the heaviest of the rain still down along the coast. Topsail Island has been just getting hammered with rain, and once again, Surf City about to see another heavy round push through. This will move all the way up the highway towards the other end of the island over the next hour or two. First, our live radar showing some spotty showers from Carteret, Craven, Pamlico. Not too heavy. It does pick up again as you head towards Trenton, Dover, Kinston, all the way up into Pitt County, and especially over into Wayne and Greene County, where maybe closing in on an inch in some spots of those counties. More rain to the north as well, slow moving. A little bit of tropical moisture, but not very heavy, which is why rainfall amounts have not been climbing as fast as some data threw out yesterday. But notice we don't clear out Saturday, Sunday, even into next week. There's always still a lot of moisture, the yellows, the reds, any downpours that develop, especially if we start getting storms versus rain. We'll start to pick up more rain in those areas that receive it. Even next Thursday, that moisture still hanging around, that dying cold front still hanging around. So that's why every day has a better chance of rain. But I do think we might get a break on Monday and maybe a break as we head into maybe next Thursday. Could see lower rain chances. Overcast and wet looking out in Goldsboro, but no issues. Cars are moving on the highway and moving in the parking lot just fine. Same thing down at the coast where it's overcast, but not too windy or anything like that. In fact, winds switch directions, a little bit of a north breeze tonight, 60s and 70s for the morning hours thanks to the high humidity. It feels very thick outside, and that's going to be an issue when the sun comes back out tomorrow. Temperatures stay in the 80s, but we start to see the heat index get into the 90s. And then watch Saturday by the afternoon, even by lunchtime, it'll already feel like the 90s with the heat index and going to get very close to 100. Obviously, no heat advisories. That starts at 105. So far, not too far from that, but not what we would call dangerous heat. But for this time of year, especially, we've not had a lot of days where our heat index values have been close to 100. So keep that in mind. Hydrate on Saturday for your plans, and don't let the threat of rain keep you at home. Most of us may not see rain arrive until later in the afternoon and evening. If you do catch a shower earlier in the day, it's usually over in about 10 to 20 minutes anyway.
Okay. So really just patience and making sure you have the rain gear, but don't let the fear of getting rained on keep you from going out.
Yeah, don't want you sitting at home just waiting for it to rain, because it might not until 6, 7 o'clock.
And then get mad at you
exactly.
because they
Yes.
rearranged.
Everybody gets mad at me.
All right, thanks, Zach.